When people think of Africa, they think of arid deserts. They think of huge herds of grazers and of elephants, lions, and great apes in faraway forests. But this is not so on the roof of Africa. My Africa is cold, harsh, and strange. Their plains are my plateau. Their track is my horse, and their waterhole, my lake in the clouds. My name is Alo Hussein, and welcome to Ethiopia, my home. The start of my day is the same as yours. Drinking coffee, spending time with my family, and preparing for the day ahead. I find it hard to leave them, but my wildlife needs me. My journey to the Bale Mountains begins with a ride through the forest. As we climb higher, the forest will start to disappear. I often see animals on the way, but this nyala is not what I'm searching for. This is where I am happiest. I belong here. I'm at home here. For 30 years, I've ridden across the Bale Mountains, always on the lookout. Climbing these cliffs gives me my best chance, but still they are difficult to spot. Success. This is one of Africa's rarest animals. Only 500 remain, each a treasure. The Ethiopian wolf. Let me introduce you to my other family, the Magetti Park. Few have ever seen them this close. The park's home is strange and unique. Look around you. When you are 4,000 meters up, no trees can grow, apart from my favorite plant, the lobelias. They are the canopy of Bale. Before these mountains existed, this area was cloaked in forest, and our lobelias were a small shrub. As the land rose, so too did they, and where other plants faded away, they became giants. These highlands are host to a range of unusual creatures, found nowhere else on Earth. Meet the giant mole rat. The mole rats spend their day excavating tunnels and eating all within reach. As they churn the land, grubs and insects are moved to the surface, which are quickly gobbled up by grateful birds, like this alpine chat. The rats may live under our feet, but their activity benefits all life above ground. But such an open expanse of fertile land doesn't go unnoticed. Every year, more and more shepherds arrive, threatening the very existence of our wolves. I come up here to remember one of my favorite wolves, a 6-year-old male I had called Mali. That season, he was raising 4 pups, so was working tirelessly to provide for his family. One morning in 2015, it was cold and the wind was relentless. So I wrapped up and headed to my normal viewing site. I planned to follow them as they left to hunt. But one was still lying down at the bottom of the slope. As I approached, the wolf didn't move, lying there on the ground, frozen. It was Mali, my beloved wolf. Over the next week, every member of his pack died. My favorite pack destroyed. It was like losing my whole family. I was learning so much from them, and every death brought the 500 closer to 0. Now I was left with the terrible truth. These were not wolves that had died naturally. The 2015 rabies outbreak killed over 3/4 of our wolves, spreading quickly from many different local dogs, killing indiscriminately. Rabies came as no surprise. We all knew it was a danger. You must understand that our wolves are marooned amidst a sea of dogs. The disease can easily be passed from dog to wolf and then through an entire pack. I do not know when the next outbreak will come. I can't say whether my Magetti Park will be alive in a month. It is inconceivable what Bali would be like without the wolves. It is a huge challenge, so I must dedicate my life to the wolves. I work at the Ethiopian Wolf Conservation Program. My job, to protect the 500. I must educate my friends on how to prevent rabies spreading in their communities. The best prevention is fighting rabies at its source, so we must vaccinate the dogs. Rabies is just as deadly to people, killing thousands of Ethiopians every year. So what is good for the wolves is good for everyone. Today I've brought my daughter Billy with me. It is important she understands the issues that face the wolves. It will soon be up to her generation to protect them. But the wolves are wild, so we do not like to capture them. Instead, we put vaccines in pieces of meat and leave them. This camera trap will let me know which wolves from the Magetti Park are protected from rabies. I'll go away now, whilst my camera keeps an eye on them. Two more wolves, safe. It is a big task to make sure all of the wolves in Ethiopia are protected like this, but I know that we can succeed. The wolves are a symbol of Ethiopia, part of our identity. They deserve to be protected for our children and children's children. But I cannot do it forever. I want the next generation of Ethiopians to protect the next generation of wolves. Despite all the hardship, the Magetti Park have had a good year. I have watched the new wolf pups grow up. Today, they are nearly adults. I want to inspire my daughter. I hope she will love them as I do. But right now, I will savor this moment. Right now, I'm happy and hopeful.